First off, search for the MS Word app and double-click on the icon to launch it. Now you'll see different templates Microsoft has provided for you, such as resumes, posters, to brochures, and menus. To start, choose a template, but for this tutorial, we will be using a blank document. Now as you can see on the upper left part of your screen, there are different tabs: File, Home, Insert, Design, Page Layout, References, Mailings, Review, and View. Above those tabs are icons that allow you to save, undo your recent task, or repeat your current text. To demonstrate the commands under each tab, let's first start with a simple text. Under the Home tab, there is a section that allows you to change the font style, font size, and the text color. You can also opt to make your text bold, italicized, underlined, or create a strike-through. In this section, you can also create subscripts or superscripts. Next is the paragraph section, where you can edit the text whether you want it aligned left, aligned right, center, or justified. There are also icons that allow you to adjust the indentions and edit the spacing between the lines and paragraphs. You can also create bullets, numbering, or multi-level lists to create outlines. You can also change the background color of the paragraphs according to your preference with a shading icon, and as well as create borders. If you want to alphabetize words, you can click on the sort option. On the same tab, you are provided with different styles for your text. Beside the text style options are 3 functions. The Find function allows you to look for specific words within the document. Once the navigation pane is shown, you type for words you want to find and they will be listed under the headings and will show you where the specific words are on the pages and the results. The Replace function allows you to replace specific words in the text with a new one. You type the word you want to change and then type another word for the replacement. The Select function allows you to select the whole document or specific objects within. Under the Insert tab, there are different sections as well: Pages, Tables, Illustrations, Apps, Media, Links, Comments, Header and Footer, Text, and Symbols. In the Pages section, you can add a cover page, a blank page, or a page break. There is also a function that allows you to customize your own table according to the rows and columns. Design and Layout tabs will appear to develop and improve further your table. Next is the Illustration section, where you can insert pictures online or from your PC. You can also insert shapes, smart art graphics, charts, or a screenshot from your screen. You can also view different apps from Microsoft Office, and aside from pictures, you can also insert videos from the internet. Next, with the hyperlink, you can insert links from an existing file or web page, an email ad, or something from the current document itself. The Bookmark function works with hyperlinks to let you jump to a specific place in your document. You select the content you want to jump to, insert a bookmark, and add a hyperlink that points to your bookmark. The cross-reference functions lets you refer to specific places in your document such as headings, figures, and tables. You can also insert notes about specific parts of the document with the comment function. You can add a header, a footer, and page numbers with the function in the header and footer section. The text section is where you can find the function to add text boxes, word art, signature lines, the date and time, a drop cap, embedded objects such as another Word document or Excel chart, and pre-formatted text. Auto text, document properties, and fields anywhere in your document. Lastly, under the Insert tab is a section where you can insert equations and symbols. The Design tab provides you with different themes and formats for your document, or you can choose your own color scheme or fonts. The Paragraph Spacing function lets you quickly change the line and paragraph spacing, Effects function to let you quickly change the look of objects, and the Set as Default function to let you save your current settings that can be used in the new documents. Next is the Page Background, where you can add a watermark, a page color, or a page border around your document. The Page Layout tab has a page setup section that has settings for the page margins, orientation, size, and columns. The Break function adds a break at your current location. Line Numbers function allows you to reference specific lines, and Hyphenation function which allows Word to break lines between the syllables of words. When you turn on hyphenation, words hyphenate it instead. Under the Paragraph section, we have Indent and Spacing. In the Indent function, there are two different sections. First, the left indent allows you to move it to the left side, and the right indent that lets you move it to the right side. In the Spacing function are also two. The spacing before and after that allows you to change how much space appears above and below the selected paragraphs. Next is the Arrange section. First, we have Position Object. It helps you choose where the selected object will appear on the page. Wrap Text function helps you wrap a text around the object selected. And to bring an object forward, you can click on the Bring Forward and Send Backward to help you send the selected object back one level or back of all objects. Next is the Selection pane that allows you to see a list of all your objects. Next is the Align, Group, and Rotate section to align edges of multiple selected objects, to join objects together to move and format as if they were in one group, and to rotate or flip the selected objects. The References tab. Under this tab are 6 sections. You can provide an overview of your document by adding a table of contents, include current headings in the table, and update table function to refresh the table so all entries refer to the correct page. You can also insert a footnote and an endnote to put more information like comments or citations. The Insert Citation function lets you credit a source of information. It lets you edit and remove sources and preview how the citations appear. And there are also a list of different formats and styles for the citations. The bibliography lists all the sources. In the Captions section, you can label a picture or an object. You can add a list of captioned objects and their page numbers for quick reference by inserting a table or figures. It can also let you refer to specific places in your document such as headings, figures, and tables. In the Index section, the Mark Entry function lets you add selected text to the index which lists keywords and page numbers. By inserting a table of authorities, you can add a list of the cases and other authorities cited in the document. Under the Mailing tab, we have 5 sections. First, we have the Create sections where you can create and print envelopes and tables. Next is the Mail Merge section where we can create a form letter which we intend to send multiple times and send it to different recipients. We can also create or select list of people we intend to send the letters. To make changes to the list of recipients, you can simply click on the Edit Recipients list. We also have Highlight Merge fields that lets us quickly see what part of the form letter will be replaced. Adding an address. And to add greetings, you can use the Greeting Line function. In addition, adding any field from your recipient list to the document, click on the Insert Merge Field function. Beside it are three more functions: rules to add decision-making ability to the mail, match field functions allows you to tell the meaning of a word or different fields, and update labels. In the next section, to replace the merged fields in your document, simply click on the View Merged Data. For you to preview the first, the previous, the next, and the last record in the recipient's list, click Find Recipient function. It will help you easily find and preview a specific record in the recipient list. To check for errors, click on the Check for Errors function. Lastly is the Finish and Merge function that creates separate documents for each copy of the letter and send them all directly via email or printer. Under the Preview tab is where you can check the spelling and grammar of the text, search through reference materials, suggest other words with a similar meaning, and to find out the number of words, characters, paragraphs, and lines in the document. You can also translate the selected text and set the language used to check the spelling and grammar. In the comment section, you can add a comment about the selection, delete the selected comment, navigate to the previous and next comment in the document, and show comments. Tracking section is where you can track all changes made to the document, such as insertions, deletions, and formatting changes. The Display for Review lets you choose how you would like to see changes. Show Markup function lets you choose what kind of markup will be shown, and the Reviewing pane can show the revisions in a separate window. Next is the Changes section. The Accept and Reject function allows you to move to the next proposed change. We also have Compare section where you can compare or combine multiple versions of the document. And the last section is the Protect section, which allows you to keep others from making changes and limit how much others can edit or format the document. Lastly, we have the View tab. First is the Document Views section, which includes the Read mode, the Print layout, Web layout, Outline view, and Draft view of the document. Show section includes Ruler, wherein it is used to measure and line up objects in the document. Turn on Grid Lines function, to which you can align objects in the document, and to navigate through a structural view of the document, click the Navigation pane. In the Zoom section, it lets you specify the zoom level of the document. The 100% function helps you zoom the document to 100% of the normal size. One Page and Multiple Pages function lets you zoom the document so that an entire page fits in the window. Under the Windows section, the New Window lets you quickly open a new window containing a new view of the current document. Arrange All that opens all program windows side by side, and the Split window let your window split into two parts so that you can view different sections at the same time. You can view documents side by side or scroll the documents together, and reset the window position of the document being compared. To switch to a different currently open window, simply click on the Switch Windows function. And lastly, the Macro section to record or access other macro options. Now try creating your own Word document and use the different functions. Thank you!